Hello, welcome to the reading room. It's Sylvie here. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading. It's a suggested question, and it's will you do well in your test exam? Will you be happy with your results? So before we get started, timestamp down below. Choose your group. Take your time. Enjoy your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, Group 1. So we'll get right into that. Let's find out the energy of the reading first. Oh, well, it shows that things are changing up. They're going towards the future, so that's a positive sign. You may have to change some things up, things that you weren't aware of or you didn't realize or you just didn't want to face. But either way, you turned your back on it, but now it's time for you to face it and change it up. You managed to already. Things are in the right direction, and yeah, you either had help, you've been talking to someone and they've been giving you advice, or you're in a group study, or you're with others in the same direction and you're both sort of supporting each other, or the group is supporting each other, but you're working well together. Seems to be important to say. All right, but things are looking good. So let's find out about the reading. So I'm going to pull a few cards. This is going to be about your efforts that you've been putting in. So the effort you've been putting in seems to be a little bit, don't know if that's a good way or was good. And, it's a little bit like, I don't know, I'm kind of afraid to even face it. So there is that denial, or let's never mind about it, because you feel very overwhelmed and there's too much to do, and you're feeling like there's no way that you can put enough effort to get through this, enough effort to manage. You'll never succeed. There's too much expectation from you. So it's really overwhelmed here for sure, and your efforts seem to be scattered because there's just too much and you're confused and not sure, but you are actually doing well. You're on the right way, and what you've been doing is positive, and it's definitely moving you towards the future. Things are looking up. You've managed to do enough effort that it's showing. So even though you were overwhelmed, or you have too much, heavy workload and exams and tests, I don't know. It just seems like there's way too much for one person, but it's doable. So I'm going to see what strengths you have, what helps you along, or what can help you along, what is guiding you, and what's happening that way. You have the raccoon, but it's more about what they represent, and they represent curiosity. So the more you're curious about something, the better you're going to do. The more you're intrigued by it, it sparks your interest. That seems to be something that's very strong for you and can work to get through things. Decide on what you really want. So what is important to you? Focus on that first. Avoid being all over the place and being distracted. It says you have many roles and you can juggle them well. And that's true. It's not that you have roles, but you have a lot of things to do, and it just seems not realistic, and to have all that on your plate. But yeah, you can get through it, and you can do them all. You can do them very well. It's like that curiosity or that intrigue or that interest really works. It puts out that emotional state that you need to learn, and it really you shine with that. So I would use that to my benefit. Here we're going to look at the actual exam or the actual test. See how well you're going to do on it the way it is right now. And if it's not so good, then we'll look at what we can do to improve it, or what you should be focusing on, And one is new beginnings, and one, it reveals your gifts. So let's pull some cards to go along with that so we can see where we're at. So we're asking about your exam or your test. You know, will you do good on it? Where you're at right now when it comes to it. Oh, wow. It looks like you're taking a chance, or you're going past what you are comfortable. I mean, you know you can do very good, but you have to leave your comfort zone. You have to put yourself out there a little farther. You have the gifts. You're able to do this for sure. There's no doubt. But to do it, you have to step out and do a little extra something that you wouldn't be comfortable doing normally. So I don't know what that entails, but you have to fit it into your life for sure. And the other thing is, it's definitely, you have still some work to do. You're not quite there yet, but what you've learned in the past, really good. It's excellent. Like, you have mastered what you know already, but you have still a lot more to learn, a lot more to go. And that's where the new beginning is. You have to ask yourself, is it worth it? Do you really want this? Like, it's like you have to take a new attitude, a new start, a new fresh start. So yes, you're overwhelmed, but okay, so you gotta like sit yourself down and think, so I'm going to focus on which one, and what am I bringing to the table that's new refresh, so if that means go have some fun, take a break, and that's how you refresh, or that's how you feeling like you're brand new, then you come back to your subject. If that's what you need, then that's what you do. If it's a matter of having a new location, maybe you need some sunshine, some brighter lights, some music, maybe you need a lot of noise. So you have to put yourself in a place where you work the best, and that you haven't done already, and it gives you a new place or a new way, a new feeling. So that's what I'm getting from that. So let's find out what else you can do, because you're on the right track. You're just not there yet. So what I'm getting here is that you need to really want it. Do you want to pass or not? Because if you do, then you got to start focusing. Like, you're not even really investing yourself in it, and the mindset that you're in when you're studying. And that might have to change, and you might have to bring something new to the table. Definitely you need to really want it. You're in a state where when you start to study, you go blank or it just goes in and out. So you have to focus, like be more aware of what's happening, and take that time to really go ahead and put the effort in. So it's almost like, and that's also again with the new beginning, is if you need to feel refreshed. So if you need to step out and change the scenery and come back in a fresher state, or take shorter time to study, mini study breaks, walk away, go get a drink, get some fresh air, sit outside in the sun, come back, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, come back, just to change your mindset might be just enough to finish up what you need to do. So, knowing all this, knowing that you need to focus more, and you need to put more time into it, because you're a ways away from succeeding, even though you're doing well, and you have everything you need to succeed, and things are going in the right direction. Let's what is the potential outcome of this? Do you pass your tasks? So what I'm getting from this is that, yeah, you are definitely going to do very well. I would even say that, yeah, yes, you're going to definitely um, pass for sure, but very good mark at that. As long as you take this advice and you apply yourself and you focus more and you put more time in, you're definitely able. But to do that, you need to take breaks, even if it's little short breaks, because you need to balance your break and your studies, and it's just going to get even better and better. Like your future looks so good, like you're looking towards the future, and then you're completing it. And any little things that might not have went well is no longer an issue. Don't forget to be curious, because that seems to be a strength of yours. Really wanting it and being curious and intrigued by it, and take some interest, more interest. That seems to be huge. So yeah, so that's what I'm picking up. It seems to be very good. So I'm going to pull out a card for you. Oh, you know what? I'm going to pull I am. I'm going to pull some I am for you. I sort of feel like that would be nice for you here. Oh, a few popped out. It says, I am open to happiness. I am a powerhouse. Well, there you go. Open right up to that vibration. Hello, group 2. So let's find out. Will you do well in your exam? Will you be happy with your results? So here it shows no peace like home. So being content with yourself and your environment and what you're doing. Contentment seems to be huge. How you choose to be comfortable, and you need to be in either in a comfortable place or have comfortable vibes around you. Anyway, it seems to be important to have some peace and quiet too. Yes, look at that. Meditations. If you can't be any more peace and quiet than that, you need to be feeling good about yourself, feeling good about what you're doing, but also your environment of where you're studying and where this is taking place. So I'm going to pull a few more cards. We'll have some extra messages here for sure. So this is your efforts. Are they paying off, Okay. Ooh. So you're having the great ideas and you're putting really a lot of hard work and effort and a lot of mind power. Like you're studying very hard and you're feeling good about it. But there is some things that's not realistic in this. Even though you're putting that much effort, there's something that is not making sense. So your effort may pay off if you could figure why things aren't going as smooth as they should, you know. So we'll get right into that. Let's find out what is being sent to you, or what it is that you have that is strong and can help you with this study. And it's feeling good about what you're doing, where you're at, where you're studying. You need to be comfortable. So that is important, right off. Leadership is your path. So follow what you want, follow your way, you're the leader of your own future, no one else. So don't be a follower, be a leader. Take charge of your life, take charge of your studies, right? Your wisdom inspires everyone you meet. So if you are taking charge of your education and your study group or your environment, and you're putting all that good vibe of let's study, let's learn, the ones that are around you are just going to get serious and help you and help themselves. You're definitely going to provide that support that you need and they need if you're working with a group, that is. Um, yeah, you can, it says you can overcome any problems. You can naturally and easily achieve success. One of your strong strengths is memory, persistence, never giving up, and going right for what you want. You know? So being focused and align yourself with your comfort, whatever you need, and stay focused. So that is something that you should take into account. So let's find out more. Where are you now in this passing your tests, um, exam, and where you need to go or what you need to do to succeed? Oh, so there's something that you're lacking for sure, but that's not the only thing. You have this way of knowing things when you're calm and you're at peace. So when you're in your comfort zone, in your comfort spot, when you're going to study, and whatever that environment is, that's when you have all the strength you need to focus, to think about your studies, to learn, to move forward. And you have so many other skills, so many skills, but sometimes you don't know how to apply them. And that's the problem. Like you can put a lot of hard work in there, but if you don't know how to apply it, you may not get the realistic outcome that you're looking for. So what is this? It says everything in perfect balance. So you need to sort of organize yourself better. And you need breaks for sure. You need mind breaks. So you can't just study, and you need to know when is your study time and when it isn't. So find that moment. Are you better studying in the morning or in the evening, at night, after a nap, after food? You have to feed yourself, your mind, or like maybe rest, change things up. Limitations. Wow. So it is boundaries. You need to set boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself. Set boundaries for others. You need to organize yourself better. So you may be, that card keeps coming up to me, is that you may be putting a lot of work and effort into it, but not in a good way. That work may pay off a lot better, because now it shows that you're in that, you're sort of learning how to study, and you're not quite there in achieving what you would like to accomplish. You have what you need. You have what you need. You have all the skills, and you're capable, and you're able, you're smart, you're definitely dedicated. You absolutely can succeed. There's no doubt. But what the issue is your study habit. And it's saying that you need more quiet time or peaceful time. And you know what? It might not even be quiet. You may study better in the noise. Who knows, right? It's what suits you, what makes you feel the best. And also when to study is another thing. And then how much at a time. And it has to be routine. There you go. That's the word that should have come out at first. Really routine yourself. So if you're going to study for an hour, then you study for that hour. If you're going to study for 2, then take some breaks, but study for that 2 hours. Feed yourself. Have lots of water. Rest. Change things up. If you're too tired, you can't concentrate anymore, then change it up. Do something different. Come back to it. But you have to find yourself a balance, but also boundaries. Boundaries are huge, because it shows here how smart you are. You have the gift. Like, it shows you, like, you learn. You're at a stage where you easily learn, but your strength is to be able to take yourself right to the end. Like, you have that in you, and you know it. You know it. It's just how to apply it, how to go about doing it. That's the problem. So what's the potential outcome in this? If you apply and you set limitations and you put a routine down for yourself, and also make sure that you're feeling comfortable, whether that's food, water, or place that you're choosing to study. If you do all this, what is your potential here of passing and doing well? Oh, wow. It says that absolutely you can complete anything that you want, and you're able and capable of doing whatever you want. You can go as far as you want. Believe in yourself. Trust yourself. Trust that you can do it. Um, there's no doubt that you can reach the highest limit. You can study whatever you want and you'll succeed every time. But you need to figure out your study habit here. Okay, so I'm going to pull out a little I am for you. Oh yeah, pick these. So it says, I am as beautiful and refreshing as the glimmer sea. Well, there you go. You put out that. I am unique. I am lucky. My life is blessed. Well, there you go. So you have very good vibes around you. You're a beautiful person. Hello, group 3. So you want to know if you're going to do well in your test, exam. You know, will you be happy with the results? So let's find out. Well, the energy of this reading, the vibes, is breathe. Calm yourself, breathe. Feel what's around you. Understand what's around you. Put out your wish. You know, feel comfortable with yourself and what you're doing, and put it as one. So they're the type of vibes we're receiving. And the other one is that you're able and capable. You're definitely someone that should have no problems in continuing and doing well. And also your friends look up to you. They want to be part of your study group or be part of what you're doing. So let's choose some more cards. We have other messages too. Oh, right off. Okay. So this is about your efforts. You know, are they paying off at the moment the way they are? We have 2 messages. So one is yes. You're doing things well in a good way. Absolutely. You're definitely moving forward. Your plans are well executed. Your knowledge is definitely being put out there. Yeah, so you're doing very well for yourself there. And here you're having all the support you need, and you're putting in the hard work. So if you're having a support team or a support person or a like someone you're studying with, whatever the case is, anyway, it's very good, and your work ethic is very good. So far things are excellent. You're on your way, doing well. So before we get into the other part, what is your strength? Let's find out. What's the universe is sending you or has given you for now through your studies? And it's it says, don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. So you're studying. You're doing so well that they're saying that you should maybe take a break and have a little laugh. Enjoy what you're doing, but not too much. You know, just a little bit. So I'll leave it at that. Let's choose some more cards and see what else is there. Because the coyote's pretty smart, you know. And always part of a group. Just like if you're going to take time out with them, just make sure that they don't take you away and distract you. I mean, you're doing so well. Don't want you to say, oh, I can let everything go. No. You can actually take a break, go enjoy your friends, but don't let them take you too far away or for too long. So, you pass your test. So we're going to find out right here, at the moment, is the things looking well? And is there room for improvement, or are you doing so good that things are okay? So let's find out. Well, if you need to take time out sometimes to reset things or analyze or take another look. Make sure that you're in a comfortable place where everything is lined up. But your ideas, you work so well. I mean, or take time to reflect on how well you work. Yeah, it's definitely, you're putting in the time. There's no reason why you wouldn't pass with flying colors and make a very good mark. There's no reason for it. It's doubt. You shouldn't doubt yourself. So I understand why you're here, because you have all the skills, but now I'm picking up the message, and that's because of doubt. You're doubting your moments. You're doubting yourself. You look at yourself and you don't see, you know, who you are. How, well, here it says become a loving mirror, but it means admire your skills, admire your good work, admire how much dedication and focus you're putting in there. Like, you're doing such a good job that there's no room for doubt. Doubt will set in and ruin things if that's the case. So right now, the only thing that would release some of the doubt is to have a little fun with your friends, or go out to eat, or some activity, some sports, whatever it is that you would do to relax, and go enjoy your friends for a short time, because I would stress on the short time, because you don't want them to pull you away from what you're doing. But you need a little bit of fun, but also you need to appreciate, and maybe that's where the self evaluating will come in. Do a check on yourself. Well, analyze yourself a little, or what am I doing right, and how great you're doing, because yeah, there's no reason to panic, no reason to doubt yourself. You're doing so well. Well, there you go. There's the party. Look at that, dancing. Look at that. Some actual having fun, celebrating, enjoying your friends. You're in the spotlight. So they are recommending that. Go join your friends, and put your wish out there. Like, just go for what you want, and you're doing so well. Everybody's admiring you, and you. I wouldn't change anything when it comes to what you're doing, how you're doing it. This is working out, whatever you're doing. Just don't doubt it. But all they say is to lighten up and have a little fun, breathe a little. This is awesome. Okay. So this is, definitely take care of yourself. Don't let anyone not take you away from what you're doing. For sure, always do what you got to do, and do it right away. This is something that you've been doing. Keep doing it, and the stress will be gone soon enough, because you are taking care of yourself, and you're making sure that you have everything you need to succeed. I'm going to pull one more card. Oh yeah, you have the strength. You have everything you need. There's no doubt you're going to do well, because your study habits are so good. It's working for you. I'm going to pull an I am for you. You need to build your confidence, self-confidence, when it comes to your doubt. And that's the only thing you need to work on. So we have some I ams here. Let me see what we have. I am fully aware of my potential and my capacity. See, there you go. That's exactly what we're talking about. I am in charge of how I feel. See, so there you go. Okay, thank you for writing the comment that you needed some guidance and some help, and you brought on this question. So I'm not going to give you a message, just a message just for you. I'm actually going to give you a reading on your question so you can relax and give you the honesty that you asked for, the advice that you asked for, and we're going to put it right out there. Okay, and I took a little blue rock, and it's for you. It's about knowing, trusting yourself, and knowing what you should be doing. So I'm going to start with the energy of the reading, and it's action. It's putting things out there, actually doing things, making it happen, putting your passion out there, your wishes, your wants. So yourself, you put yourself out there, invest in yourself. So that's where we're starting off, and that's the energy that I'm picking up. So the next thing I'm going to do is how it represents you right now. And I'm picking up that you have decisions to make, and you're feeling like you're not capable, or you're having a hard time, or you have things to work out. So I'm feeling that you're not settled. So I'm going to pull out some cards for you and find out right now, are your efforts enough? Are they paying it off? That's where we're going to go right away to that. So let me see. Well, there's quite a few things. One is that your mindset, what you've been doing, your knowledge, you're on the right track. You are at the beginning or at the stage of learning, but you're doing well. You're definitely, you should be happy about the efforts that you put in. The other one is how you've been using your mind, what you've been putting out there. This is the actual action following through, and you're at the learning stage, but you're doing well, and you're bringing that. You're bringing yourself, so you're investing yourself, and it shows. So you're definitely doing well, but you're at the beginning stage. The other one is, on your way. So whatever you've been whatever effort you've been putting, it's setting you up in a good way, and you're learning. You're learning, and you should be proud of yourself. You should be happy about what you've been putting out there. There is help out there for you, and there is guidance out there, and you are being supported. So people believe in you. So whether it's your teacher or your professor or your support system, whoever they are, anyway, they're more willing to be there for you if you have questions. So I'm going to pull out your strength, and then we'll continue. Some of your strength is that, for one, you're being guided. You have a spiritual messenger that guides you along the way, and they show you what you should see. They're always putting things in front of you. Open yourself up to what's being put out there for you. Focus on your priorities and eliminate distractions. That's huge. They say that you have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights. So you are being guided, and that is your strength, is that open yourself up and put your priorities out there. Focus on them. Really focus. That seems to be huge. So I'm going to pull out some more cards, and this is test 1 and test 2. So your first test will be economics, and then your second one will be your accountant. I think that's what you said. So anyway, first test and the second test, see where you're at right now and what you could do to make it better if it's not where it should be, and we'll get into that, okay? Oh, I don't read this deck reverse. So, looking good. I must say right away, it's looking good. Yeah, you've been doing the right thing, the right steps. You've been really focusing and putting yourself out there and really taking the step that you need to make things happen, good. And it's showing. It's going to be completed in a proper way, in a good way. It looks like the results are exactly what you were hoping for and you want. So this is looking very positive and very good. So this was for your economics. And here also, very good, very happy. You should be proud of yourself. You're making things happen, and they are manifesting in a good, positive way. You're doing the work that you need to put in there. You're definitely coming to a good place in both the tasks. So what's this? This is the magic you seek is inside of you. Let it flow. So again, that's what I was saying. Open up to your messages, to what's being put in front of you, and make sure you focus on your priorities and eliminate distractions. I feel like it says you have a bright future, so you should really believe in yourself, believe in what's inside of you, because it's there. Your success is there, you know. And what is this one? This is your speed, what you need to do. It's like, yes, you need to put the work in, definitely need to put the work in there. You definitely need to put the time in there. Take the time to do what you need to do. Make sure that you, like, I know you're stressing and I know you're not feeling good, but it is pro-action right now. And you are right that you need to think about that. You need to put out, you need to constantly focus and put out more and more. And you're right. That is the direction you need to go. And that is the work you need to put in there. And you cannot ease up on that, because the more you study, the more your work you put in, the more effort you put in, the more successful you'll be, and the more it's going to show. And it is time to do that. There's no slacking right now, you know, and it's strong. But the thing about it is that you have it in you to do this. It's not like, oh, I'm doing something that I can't manage. You can manage. You can manage very well. You don't need to have this stress, because that is an added stress. You're stressing way too hard, and it's making you feel not so good, or you're not feeling good about yourself, and you feel like you're being vulnerable, or you need to protect yourself in some way. Like you feel, I know I'm not picking up the right words, but it's like, well, you know what? I'm going to clarify that card. That's going to be easy enough. The time. You don't know if you have enough time to do what you got to do, and well, time run out. That's what's stressing you. I get it now. But yeah, you're right. It's not that you're not right, because yes, time is really important. You have the speed. You have to put that work in, and it's going to be really good for you. So what else is there? What should you know? And then we'll go on to the what's your potential for passing? But I really feel like it's good. Okay, let's pull more cards. Okay, so for you, I tell you that your wishes and what you want and your choices, you're doing a great job. And yes, there's so many directions you could go into, and there's so many obstacles that could come up, and things are not perfect, and they could like maybe you're feeling like you could pick the wrong choice, but you're not. You're doing a good job. Things are working out the way you want. It is a fear of yours that it won't, but it is. I'm only receiving very good things for you, but you have this inside of you that you feel like you must do this, and you are right. Okay, what I'm receiving here is that the universe is on your side and they want you to do good. You're putting out what you want and you're manifesting it. The knowledge is there. You obtain your knowledge. So for me, what I'm picking up is that you're doing very well and you're going to do very well and you're going to succeed. As long as you understand and that time is important and that you keep doing whatever you were doing and keep working hard and don't waste time. Don't, you're not, but so you're doing good. I'm going to pull some I ams for you. It says, I am lucky. I am so lucky. My life is blessed. And this one says, I am full of confidence, self-love, and it feels amazing. So those are the two things that you should really tell yourself often, and repeat those and look at yourself in the mirror and repeat them. Two messages that you should just embed that in your head and feel it and believe it. Also, good luck, and I hope this was satisfying, and I hope you can relax.